So before we get into this week's race, I just want to show you the result of Luciano in round 5. He got P2, which was excellent in the wet zolder. Unfortunately, I was on holiday for round 5, so wasn't able to race, but I just wanted to give him a shout out for his result there. Great effort. Now in qualifying, I messed up. Luciano got P4, but P5, sorry, but I ended up in P9. The track started on fast and I did my lap, but then when it went to optimum, I didn't manage to get a lap in, so I kind of messed up my quali, but I then messed up my start
up
too.
The start, wrong gear. 3 wide already.
3 wide. All clear. Clear on the left.
So now trying to send it into the first corner and make up some positions. Luciano there on the right hand side there, making up some positions as well. I think he lost one position at the start, but we've been able to make up some positions on the inside of the Porsche there as well.
I've got a great start into the first corner.
And now there's one car separating me and my teammate, so great start for us there.
I bumped him, but he was very early on the brakes, so I don't know. I might get a penalty for that, but it didn't come up with a contact thing. I got no damage. Hopefully I don't get a penalty for that, because there was no contact on my screen. I think that was lag.
So yeah, I thought that was lag there because there wasn't any contact on my screen, and
on the inside, and we are green.
there wasn't a contact warning.
And, quite a few cars
Also guys,
to
feel
the
free to check out the official stream in the description down below. Me and my teammate were in the stream tons, and it's a great stream, go check it out in the description.
Late on the brakes, following Ivanov through, bouncing over that inside curb, and he's gained quite a few positions off the start. Great start there from Tamas, and Hladky drops down there a position. He's got Vitvu very close behind him, all the Audis at the top here. Ben Mullard almost losing that position to Cosford as well, but he's going to have to defend coming up to the next corner. Tamas doing everything he can.
And some onboard of the official stream from my car as well.
Past, and that,
as I said, we were on the official stream quite a bit, so feel free to check it out in the description
because there's
below.
only, what's that, 22 points separating them and scoring. So if they finish,
and here 10 minutes we were just staying with this train. That was P3 at the start of the train, then P4, and then my teammate P5, and then me P6. So I was just trying to stay with this train as much as possible.
But look at this train, we've got still already 12 minutes in, and we've still got drivers battling this close on track. Ivanov's extended the race lead to 1.5 seconds, and Cosford dropping into the clutches of Bonneberger now. And he looks like Cosford, yeah, like I said earlier, he's broken away once again with those three battling. But for how long can he stay or keep that gap?
So I seem to struggle a bit for pace in this race, unfortunately. I messed up my tyres. But 20 minutes in, P6, so made up some positions from the start. But I was struggling a bit for the pace. I think I was being a bit too aggressive with the steering and that, so kind of wrecked my tyres. But we had made up some positions from where we started, and I had kind of decided at this point that Luciano and that train had more pace than me. Well, I knew they had more pace than me, so I decided, well, just try and hold the position I'm in. So as you see, the Ferrari behind me, now my goal is just try and defend and hold the position I was in. As you see, just some defending there, trying to keep him behind. And then after the pit stop, he tried to undercut us, pitted early, and look, just after our pit stop we come out just in front of him. So the pit stops worked out quite well for the Ferrari behind me. It worked out quite well in comparison to him. But we'll see later that it doesn't work out with the Porsches that were also doing this.
I lost so much time defending, and I've come out and I'm still defending to the Ferrari. Try making the braking point. I don't know what he was doing there. I think he forgot that you can't go that tight, and he just missed the braking yard by like 50 meters.
They're on the marbles at the moment. No, Bourgeois pulls to the outside. Not enough space on the inside there, but Cosford into turn one. He's going to hold on, and Bourgeois looking for that outside move still. I think that's where he seems to be stronger in terms of getting past. And a bit of overstay on the exit for Cosford. Still holding on to this position.
Keep in mind this was during the pit stop phase, so that's why we're so low in the order. You can see Luciano in P9, but he's fighting for a podium. So as you see, the top 6 drivers hadn't pitted yet.
It's not going to be easy, but Bourgeois pulling to the inside. He's going to be on the marbles for a braking zone, and he's very late in the brakes there. That's the result of being on the brakes and being on the marbles for the braking zone.
But now, as you see, those Porsches have come out from the pit lane, and they're both in front of me. So they overcut us. Having the battle with the Ferrari was fine. It was clean, enjoyed the battle, but the Porsches ended up coming out in front of us, which was a little bit annoying. So now trying to get back past this Porsche. See that he's braked too late, so I go for the cutback, one of my favourite moves. Go around the outside, and now in the chat he seemed to think that it was because he was on the curb, but looking at the replay I think I might have squeezed him too much, so I'm not sure if he lost it on the curb and I also squeezed him too much. So it was kind of a racing incident. I think it was more my fault in all honesty, but we didn't get a penalty for it in the end. Here again, the official stream. Luciano on one side of the screen, me on the other. Great for some advertising for Ballas Esport there.
He's going to have that slipstream as well. Pizzit going very, very defensive. Cosford looking to the outside now. He's going to need to be later in the brakes, but no, he tries to go for the switchback. Still side by side. He's going to be on the outside with his right-hander. And a bit of contact between the two. And looks like Cosford has had to cut across the grass.
As you see, my teammate Luciano was battling for P2 there on the right hand side of the screen. So if you want to see that full battle, the link to the video at the official stream is in the description down below.
Now, River down the inside of Ladke. Oh, is there contact between the two? Ladke is going to have that inside.
So close for Luciano to the podium. Finished 0.2 of a second behind P3. Such a good effort, really close. So that was P4 for Luciano and P8 for me. A really fantastic job by Luciano. He got so close to the podium there. We made up some positions from where we started, but I was a bit disappointed with my pace. Definitely could have done better. But now we send it for the final, and we'll see what we can do there. As always, guys, thanks for watching. See you again next time.